Welcome to April. This month, we are highlighting some of the many amazing local community service projects that our Rotarians do. We'd like to share a lot, but we can only share a few. So let's get started. One area of focus that many of our clubs are involved with is childhood education. Many clubs participate in the Dictionary Project or are involved in a literacy program. Let's hear about two early learning programs.
We began providing professional learning opportunities for teachers at the early learning centers, the preschools, as well as parents of young children, 3-4-year-olds. And throughout the course of this year, we've held multiple sessions titled Teach Me to Read. This initiative, these meetings, have really focused specifically on what early strategies parents, as well as teachers and preschool programs could be doing with students at home as well as in centers.
The Otter program is actually a water safety and literacy program that was actually started by Rotarians. It's about a character named Josh the Otter who's learning how to swim. And we go into the kindergarten classes of the local schools, and then we read the story of Josh the Otter. And then at the end of the story, each of the children get their very own Josh the Otter book. You know, it's a fun time for them, but the message that's so important that this program teaches is don't ever go near water without an adult, ever. And we want to try to instill that in all children.
Another area that many clubs are involved with is hunger mitigation. Clubs are involved with snack pack programs on weekends, or helping out at a homeless shelter, or a soup kitchen, or helping out at a food pantry. Let's hear about two more examples.
The Potato Project is a community-based food production project. What we do is try to grow approximately 200,000 pounds of potatoes a year for food insecure people in a 5-county area. The project grew up as a result of the vision of a man named Walt Zawoski and his wife Linda Zawoski, and they said, we have 23% in food insecurity in many of our schools. Let's do something about it. So instead of using processed foods, we grow fresh foods. We distribute through the Berks County Food Bank to a 5-county area.
Because on Christmas Day, we hold the dinner and we identify families in need in our community. This year it was with the homeless shelter, but also the families that live in the motels. We package meals to be delivered to the families in motels. This year we did 120 meals. We also go down to the shelter and we feed the people there. And this year there's approximately 75 to 80 people in the shelter at any time. And we fed them. This is our 34th year and we're looking for number 35 and looking at ways to make it bigger and better.
Many clubs are involved with beautification projects in their communities. Adopt a highway, park cleanup, or painting projects, for example. Let's hear about an example from the Ambler Club.
Farewell Academy is a school, it's a K-12 school for kids that need emotional support. We actually incorporated it as the Wordsworth Interact Club, and the kids actually came up with the idea of doing tree planting. The kids would design a tree certificate that they would sell in order to raise funds to purchase the trees.
And the Wissahickon Valley Watershed, they have naturalists who tell us where to plant the trees. We really work under their direction.
And we're now planting 200 trees a year.
These are children who act like normal children in high school. They're bad, they're good, their behavior is a little bit different than normal high school. When we're out there planting trees, it's amazing how they step up to the plate. They're very mature and they're focused.
There are many more examples of local service projects that our Rotary clubs are involved with. Thank you for your service above self. Tune in next month when we will highlight several of our Rotary Club fundraisers